Hey, we used to be down by 10. Now check the scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that's just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country, we putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow, you just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry, I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry, I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when they act throwed off, that boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bum from that dirty ass off for real, we'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call a burner on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told him to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Your ass will die too, for thanking you Superman. Bro said he moved to the agents to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out this bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. They big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 7'2", take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow, you just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry, I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because a player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player thick word I hear in the goddamn screen, we do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
We so selfish. We as a people, we as a human beings, we just so selfish. The 405 Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is up in the building. What it do. The ATL is up in the house. What's happening? The Bronx, New York is up in this bed. What pop past the leg of these 30 minutes of five. Say, we so selfish. We try to motivate people to stay on Earth. We try to motivate people to stay on Earth just a little bit longer, you know, because you can't stay on Earth forever. So we try to motivate people who is tired of Earth, who ready to leave Earth, to stay on Earth. Although we're not going to stay on Earth forever, we is eventually going to leave Earth. It's out of our hands. It's out of our hands. So we selfish. I was listening to something yesterday, and the thing said, here, let's say what I often say. Decisions kind of directs your life in the path that it's gonna go, right? But I was listening. I was watching something. I was listening, and the thing said, be careful, because you don't want to mess up your life. Don't destroy your life by the things that you do. The things that you're doing, it can destroy your life. So it goes with decisions, right? But then I was thinking, if in the end, we all gonna live here, life gonna be over. say don't destroy your life, but life is going to end. I guess people be saying don't destroy your life because while you got it, you might as well just make the best of it. I get that part there too. But then I just like, there's no way around the death part. I can see if, okay, let me not do this so I can like be here like forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not going to leave. But regardless of what I do, whether I go down the right track or the wrong track, the end of the street is death. Like, we can't get around that. I don't know. And shout out to Debbie for the $2 super chat. You say, Willie, you okay? You sound congested. I don't know if I'm okay or not. I don't know. I'm trying to work on it. I feel some type of way. You know, I do sound a little, you know what I'm saying? I just sound like I'm getting sick, but I'm trying to push through it, I guess. Some stuff be outside. Y'all, I fucked around and went to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. I feel some type of way right now. Damn it. I'm just having some thoughts. I had a dream. And a lot of times we say that dreams is based off of the things that we think during that day, or I guess a few days earlier or something like that right now. But I just want to say that's not always true. Because I had a dream about me about to leave Earth by choice. I'm about to leave Earth because I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? By choice. But before I leave Earth, I went around and had like conversations with certain people to kind of let them know that I'm about to leave Earth, but don't let them know that I'm finna leave Earth by choice. You know. Just went around and have conversations and kind of ended it and just saying like I'm tired. You know, I'm just tired. You know. And I'm kind of like, well, whatever they get out of that, they get out of that, but I'm tired. But I know that I'm finna leave Earth. I didn't come right out and tell people that I'm finna leave Earth. But it's crazy because they say the things that we dream about, we must have thought about it, something like that right now. I'm having a conversation with one person that I went to see, and I'm outside of a apartment complex that I have not seen since I was like in my teens. I'm outside of the complex sitting on one of those electric boxes, the green boxes. In case y'all don't know, down south we got green boxes. It's the electrical box. You know what I'm saying? Another person I went to have a conversation with, I don't know why the hell I'm in a strip club. I'm in a strip club having a conversation with somebody trying to let them know, like, this is basically like the last time that you're going to see me. You know. But I'm in shit so bad, I was in a strip club and still finna go ahead on and leave Earth. I'm really tired. Or in my dream, like, I'm really, really tired. Just sick. I'm just sick of people. I think I don't know, dog. Like, I just be having thoughts. But I was in Walmart, and I just want to say, shout out to our Mexican brothers and sisters, man. I got to tell y'all this right here. Shout out to Walmart and our Mexican brothers and sisters, man. I'm going to assume because I saw two of our Mexican brothers. And I think that our Mexican brother was the ones who did the job for me. Because I had bought some tires for another vehicle, and then I had to take the rims up there to get the tires done. I had my appointment. Did things in the adult way. Not just sliding up, hey, can you squeeze me in? No. I made an appointment a week and a half out. You know, you got to wait. When I tell y'all I made my appointment, so because I'm up here, I figure, I got time, so I'm walking through and all this stuff right here. I'm walking through. I got time, so I'm looking around. I'm picking up a few things. I might as well pick up a few things. I might as well shop a little bit, you know what I'm saying, because I'm up in Walmart. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say happy STD Friday. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. They say get them spirits off your passer, smoke some reefers. Scott, the view, okay. I'm trying. If that ain't positive, I'm trying to tell you something. Thank you. Shout out to Phyllis. Hold on. Damn, I clicked on it, but it's taking this little time to pop up. I'm finna get to the store. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, Miss Shirley, miss you, keeping you in prayer. That's what's up. Shout out to Miss Shirley. In case y'all don't know, Miss Shirley is back and brand new out here. She done rung the bell, done beat cancer ass. That's what I'm talking about. Fight for it. Bam. So I'm in Walmart. So I done dropped my tires off in Walmart because I bought tires and they go to the store, and then I bought my own tires that need to be changed and putting new tires on the rims and stuff like that right there. So I leave them, I get my little ticket. I mean, I'm walking in Walmart, I'm looking around and shit like that right there. Shout out to our old white women. Shout out to our old white sisters. Boy, y'all make a player feel great. I'm just, oh my God. Look at you. The lady said, oh my God, I love your smile. Girl, if you don't go ahead on, lady, if you don't go ahead on trying to take my stuff, you know what I'm saying? I had 3 lighter hue sisters because when I pass people, I be like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm friendly. You know, hey, how you doing? Good morning. We do that fly shit right there. They're like, oh my God. Like 2 of them like, oh my God, you have such a nice smile. Girl, you don't go ahead on trying to get in my drawers. Players, y'all gotta watch that. They be trying to get in your drawers. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Over like 40, they trying to hunt something. Anyway, so I'm thinking, well, hell, all right, shit, take me about a good hour. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta do a little work for me. I'm over in the fruit aisle. I'm in the fruit era. You know, I'm picking up my fruits. I'm looking at them, feeling on them, squeezing them, trying to see if they tough. And you know what I'm saying? Like a real fruit connoisseur out here in the street, looking good, you know, because I'm looking good. I'm in Walmart. You listen, the shit like club. You got to look good going to Walmart. Don't go to Walmart half-stepping and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my hair out. I'm walking bow-legged and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they own me like that. Anyway, when I tell y'all my phone rang, rung. My phone rung. I get my phone. It's an 800 number. Bitch, ooh, I know y'all ain't talking about I owe y'all nothing. You know what I'm saying? I click little thing. Hello. Hey, hi. Boy, listen. Talk about excited to be on your goddamn job. I know it's Friday, so maybe that was the excitement. Hey, hi, how are you? Willie? Yeah. Hey, what's up? Shit. I'm looking at these expensive ass grapes right now. $8 a bag, and all the bags open. They wrong for that right there. But anyway, say your car is ready. I'm like, my car ready? I got the car. What y'all talking about? He's like, no. Your tires is done. I say, well, I'm shopping right now. Oh, take your time. You still in Walmart, right? Yeah. Take your time. We're back here. Your tires is here. Just come on back and pay for it. I look at the time. Y'all done had my tires for 19 minutes. When I tell y'all, I think that our Mexican brother jumped on them goddamn tires so fast, and 2 or 3 of them did my tires. Now I know it don't take that long to do tires, but because it was more people like there, it was other people like in front of me and stuff like that right there. But I know I at least saw 2 of our Mexican brothers like coming around there, about to get the tires. You know, I just want to say, y'all some real fast ass workers. If it was y'all. If it wasn't y'all, whoever had them did it was a fast ass worker. But I'm going to put it on my Mexican brother. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, God, I'm done already, so I got to leave Walmart. I was feeling good. I'm in this thing. I'm looking good early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying fruits and shit. You know what I'm saying? And our lovely, beautiful white sisters. Oh, it's just so, oh my God. And they just make you feel great. They really, really do, dog. Like, they're so nice and peaceful. I speak to everybody. I speak to everybody. Everybody will speak back. In all my times of like speaking to something, people speak back. I've never really had that problem. But it's somebody I like to you sisters. Y'all be really, really joyful, like joyful in the morning, like these tell us, like in church. Y'all just be so joyful. Y'all really, really do. Everybody else speak, hey, how you doing? But y'all make a player feel like it's payday every day or something like that right there. I just want to say y'all keep up the good goddamn work. Keep up the good work, and other sisters can learn from y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all can learn from our lady sisters. But anyway, the moral of the story of when I had done started talking about leaving Earth is, normally I would tell y'all, you know what, if you're having problems, it's going to be all right, man, because everybody had problems. Everybody had to go through a little something, and you know what I'm saying? You will eventually make it through. I just want to tell y'all again, because I probably done said this over the years. If you want to leave this bitch, go on, but don't leave without your insurance being paid up. Now, if you ain't got no insurance or nothing like that, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see you later. You know, or don't see you later. Just bye-bye. I keep your memories. You know what I'm saying? Say his name. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna keep telling y'all. I ain't finna keep talking y'all off the ledge. I guess the older I get, day by day, I be like, you know what? No, it might be time to leave that bit. You know, you say Juan Lopez Sanchez Paco took care of Willie because they seen him in the law enforcement hat. Bam! They knew I was they thought I was ICE. They could have thought I was ICE or something like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. He say, when you gonna stand? I don't even know. This is why y'all got to be like on like my Instagram. I'm gonna stand up on like my Instagram. Am I staying on Instagram? I think I'm walking or something like that right now. I think I gotta take a walk tomorrow or something. I think I just want to walk the community or something. And I might record myself just walking the community or something tomorrow. I just might do that right now. But the moral is, man, hey, dog, just get going, dog. Because what else? What is we doing? We work really, really hard. We get our education. We get the bag. We buy the material products that makes us feel good today and maybe not tomorrow. We raise children. We eat horribly until we get old and our bodies start to break down, and then we go to really getting into fruits and knowing what they do. And have y'all ever noticed we know what nothing do back when we was like late teens and early 20s, when we was out here fandangling in the club, smoking that good, drinking that good, snorting that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't give a damn about nothing. Let's get older, boy. You know apples is good for eyesight, right? You know, one apple a day keeps the doctors away. You know, we be talking shit like that right there when we get older. Because we trying to repair the body. We trying to keep the body good. It's kind of like keeping up an old car. You know what I'm saying? And we got a little rust spots. You know, we're trying to clean up the rust spot. You know, but I can't wait. Well, I don't want to say I can't wait, but I really do want to know what happened when we leave this bit. I really want to know what happened when we leave this bit. I promise you I do, because it's kind of like you waiting for Christmas, right? You waiting for Christmas because you want to open up the goddamn presents. And it's like Christmas keep getting pushed back and back and back. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, boy, I just can't wait to open up these goddamn gifts. But I gotta wait till that day to open up these gifts. I want to see what's in the gifts. You know? I don't know. You say the most toxic fruit, you say is apples. Listen, we grew up saying like the tomato was a good thing, and now they say don't eat tomatoes because tomatoes got the little things that is like a defense mechanism or something that's in the tomatoes, so it's fighting you off for some. If you eat it, it's gonna kill you. And I'm like, oh, I didn't eat tomatoes. I was a little bit of boy. You know what I'm saying? But and then they say that it's good, and then they say that it's bad. They said broccoli was good, then broccoli went bad, now broccoli good again. Shit confusing, dog. They say fruits and vegetables is good, but now is when you need to eat the fruits and vegetables. Or it's a certain time of the day that you need to eat fruits and vegetables. Do not think just because you eat fruits and vegetables that you healthy. Do not think of no, dog. But we was raised like that. We was taught that eat your fruits and vegetables. No, bitch. It depends on when, and it depends on the combination of fruits and vegetables. Like, I had found out that the best time to really eat fruits is when you getting your day started. I don't want to say in the morning because we don't all like work in the morning. A lot of us work evening shift or night shift or something like that. It's when you wake up. It's best to eat fruits because fruits give you the energy and the sugars. You know what I'm saying? So logically, that part makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times they're saying like, don't eat vegetables. Well, hell, now you shouldn't eat past 6 o'clock. Don't eat past 6 o'clock because of the balance of the earth and the water and all that fly shit right there. It's going to mess up you and all. All right. Why we ain't had any rules when we were born? Why we couldn't get the rules of living when we were born? I think the aliens messed up. Oh, and speaking of the aliens, I was like, because we was created by aliens. All right, cool. I was just thinking that people is delusional for believing that they is what they not. That a lot of people believe that they is girls, but they boys, and they boys and they girls. I often said, hell yeah, they like delusional. Like, because they said that they feel like that God messed up or something like that right there. Or whoever had created us had them messed up. And I thought about it today. I say, so what if they right? What if our trans brothers and sisters is right and the creators messed up? What if they not perfect? Or what if like God is really not perfect like that right there? Huh? Or what if they is or are intentional? What they did on purpose? Huh? What if they like really messed up? He said we were created by aliens to mine gold they need for space travel. There you go. For real. You say I eat about 12:30. Pandora depends on how late I ate that night. Yeah. That's good right now. He said chemicals and pesticide, bioengineered food, facts. Do y'all know that in certain states they just ruled that they cannot sell made up meat, lab grown meat? In certain states they said no, y'all can't do that no more. I want y'all to pay attention to what I just said. In certain states, they say, or they done pass a law that, hey, y'all can't sell lab-grown meat anymore. In certain states. They just let y'all know that they've been selling lab-grown meat in all states. Yeah. Just saying. I would never eat a human. I would never eat dog meat. You had no idea what you're eting. I'd never eat frog meat. You don't know what you're eating. A little horse. I think horse meat probably good. Anyway, y'all, man, let's go ahead on and get into a little something real quick, man. We got some news to go over. We should go ahead on and get 100 thumbs up. It's Friday. We got 83. As y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up button. Please help play out. I think my voice is trying to get just a little better. I thought I was sexy when I went to start talking. But anyway, enough about me. Have you ever been stank but you didn't want to bathe though? I just thought about that right there. Like I just been stank. Like you stink. Like have you ever like played outside or exercised and you musky? Like you, God damn, like you that right there, but you tired. Like your body like I don't even much want to get in the water, dog. You ever didn't want to get in the water as an adult? I know that we didn't want to do it as children, but like as an adult, like you don't want to get like in the water. I don't know. Anyway, I think I might like going to Walmart now. You got to go early though. You got to go like first thing in the morning. Did y'all know that a lot of Walmarts are not 24 hours anymore? Ever since C-19? Until you get tired of your own smell. I'm just saying. You say I go to the Spanish store and buy my chicken 16 piece per bag. Say that's like $11. That's what's up. Chop that thing up. You can freeze a little bit and cook a little bit. Yeah. Goddamn beef beast, dog. Beef. Gotta stay away. Gotta stay away that beef. Oh, ground beef for the tube, $73.27. $19.99, man, in Walmart. $19.99 for 3 pounds, dog. Crazy out here in these streets, man. Anyway. Since it's Friday and we be talking about hunching and stuff like that, do not protect yourself because that's a felony. Don't do that. You want to live your own life. You want to follow your own morals. Do what you need to go ahead on and do. Oh, FTD Friday, baby. That's what's up. Get it on in. Spread your wings. Do everything that you need to do. Don't worry about nothing. We got medication for everything. Pretty much the only problem with decision making that I kind of have, that our decision making that we be making, is grape. I got a problem with like grape because I like forcing somebody like to hunt you, and I just because everybody is not strong enough to fight you off, and I don't think that it's fair. This is why y'all ladies need men or a strong stud. Goddamn, shout out to our strong studs. Shout out to our strong studs that could throw a blow and take a blow all at the same time out here in these streets. Yeah. So ladies, y'all need male figures. So we're gonna say like our stud sisters is like male figures. You know what I'm saying? And but you got to get the ones that can fight. You got to get the ones that if a man punch them in their face, they don't say, "But I'm a female." Like we don't need no. Shout out to our studs who stand strong as being masculine, huh? Staying strong as being masculine. Not until you get punched in your face and now you want to be feminine. No. Through and through, you masculine. So, ladies, that's what y'all need out here because, like, I got a story to where a dude, and ladies, I told y'all about that little liquor. Told y'all about that little spirit water and shit like that right there. Y'all got to stop drinking by yourselves. Y'all got to stop drinking and being left by yourself. Y'all got to stop drinking and being single. Stop it. Y'all got to stop drinking, going home by yourself drunk. You intoxicated bitches is a problem. Listen, you're a problem to yourself. We have Newport News. We have an officer. Newport News officer is accused of graping an intoxicated woman. Y'all already can't really protect yourselves to a certain extent. That's why y'all be needing that fire and stuff like that. I be trying to promote y'all to have guns and stuff like that. But y'all become real trustworthy on that liquor. Now I don't want to tell y'all to continuously drink the liquor, because y'all have helped me out in my days, because it lets your little guard down. Like, I only got to spit like 2 lines out and you going. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got a little drink in you, so you going. Like, when you ain't got the drink in you, I probably got to say like 8 to 10 lines. You know what I'm saying? And then you going. But 2 to 3 lines, you intoxicated, we good to go. You know, so I don't want to mess it up like for other people. And if y'all don't understand that we like for y'all to be on that spirit water, because it helped them spirits that we trying to connect with. Damn, I did that there good. I am so smart. Yeah. So keep doing what you're doing. Just, damn it, y'all got to be more cautious. I don't even much know how to tell y'all to work with this right here. But we got a Newport News officer who said, I'm finna get this monkey. Bitch, I'm finna get this monkey. I gotta listen to the story here, man. Here we go.
Police officer will now face federal charges. Investigators accuse Raheem Askew of raping an intoxicated woman while on duty in March. Local prosecutors have dropped their charges, allowing
not on duty in my daddy voice,
federal authorities to take over. Layla Cox is in the studio with the latest developments on this. Layla.
Say, Willie, you a predator. I don't even know what that means. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dana, the allegations haven't changed much since police first arrested Askew in March. What's different is the charge and the court handling the case.
Former Newport News police officer Raheem Askew is once again facing criminal charges, this time in federal court. Federal investigators say the case stems from March, when Askew responded to reports of an intoxicated woman found lying in a shopping center parking lot. According to court documents, the woman agreed to let Askew drive her to her hotel. Before leaving, Askew turned off his body camera in violation of department policy, helped her to her room, and later admitted to having sex with her. The woman told investigators she did not remember the encounter and did not consent. State records show Askew's original rape charge ended June 30th through a court procedure known as no pros.
It's not a dismissal with prejudice. It's simply saying that we're no longer moving forward with this case at this time. It does not mean that the case can't be brought back under most circumstances.
Legal expert Ed Booth tells 13 News Now that doesn't mean a defendant has been found guilty or not guilty. He says it means state prosecutors chose not to move forward with the case. One day after the state case was dropped, federal authorities arrested Askew on a federal charge. Booth says instead of prosecuting the case as a rape under Virginia law, federal prosecutors allege Askew deprived the woman of her constitutional rights while under the act of law.
Effectively, that's what happened here, because the allegation is that a police officer,
so she lied.
While acting in the course and scope of his authority as a law enforcement officer under color of state law, committed a crime, and there is a specific federal statute that identifies that crime, and acting in the course and scope of your authority, it then becomes federal jurisdiction.
Y'all doing too many different jurisdictions, shit like that right there. Y'all done hit 100. That's what I'm talking about. Let me refresh. Let me make sure that's on my screen. Bam, y'all at 100. Thank you.
For Askew, his fate is now in the hands of the U.S. federal court system. Layla Cox, 13.
It's
like let Askew drive her to her hotel.
Like a lot of these, like, jury trials and stuff like that right there. I hope that y'all call me for jury duty. Damn it. I want to be on a domestic love jury duty. I want to be on a grape case trial thing. I want to be on that. I want to be on a sexual assault trial thing. I want to be on all of the sex stuff. I want to be on all of the sex stuff. I promise I'm going to write a book when I'm through, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to blow up. I hear these scripts. We just going to bag it up just a little bit. Just right around here.
Is the charge and the court handling the case.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Former Newport News police officer Raheem Askew is once again facing criminal charges, this time in federal court. Federal investigators say the case stems from March, when Askew responded to reports of an intoxicated woman found lying in a shopping center parking lot.
So he pulled up on a drunk pit, lying down in the parking lot, lying on her back, on her outfit. She laying on the ground on her outfit. Somebody called the police and he swooped on in. Superman.
According to court documents, the woman agreed to let Askew drive her to her hotel. Before leaving, Askew turned off his body camera in violation of department policy, helped her to her room, and later admitted to having sex.
She agreed for him to drive her to the apartment. To the hotel room. She's going to the hotel room. He cut off the camera because he didn't want to waste videotape. You know what I'm saying?
Violation of department policy. helped her to her room and later admitted to having sex with her. The woman
Helped her to her room and then had sex with her. He admitted to having sex with her. He admitted to it. Got it.
Told investigators she did not remember the encounter and did
not remember. I want to say this right here. Is it safe to say that then like it wasn't good? Listen, players. Because typically if you is a rapist, you would want your victim to remember that they got raped by you, right? Especially like you ain't have on like no mask or nothing like that right there. You want that person to remember that y'all at least had sex, right? Does that say a lot about the accused rapist that a woman don't remember or a man don't remember that they had sexual encounter? Huh?
not consent. State records show.
She says that she did not consent. But did she consent? Watch this. Did she consent for the officer to take her to her hotel? See, because we're talking about consent, right?
Not remember the encounter and did not consent. State records show Askew's original rape charge ended June 30th through a court procedure known as null pros.
It's not a dismissal.
So if we're going to believe that she did not consent in the sexual act, then that mean that we should not believe? No, if we're going to believe that she agreed to have the officer take her to the hotel, if we're going to believe that, then shouldn't we also believe that she gave consent? If we're going to believe, if she the one said, yeah, I told him he could take me to my hotel, I gave consent for that, but I ain't give consent to hunch. Now I know, Willie, but you can give consent to this, but not consent to that. I do understand that right there. I do understand that right there. And I do understand at this point, we could be real drunk, but then 15, 20 minutes later, we super drunk. I get it. We pass out and all that flashy right there. But it tends to be not funny, because fun is not the word that you don't want to use when you talk about grape. Because women lie so much, it's so difficult to believe what a woman gave consent to. Because as we know, women will give consent, and then if they don't like that meat, or they got a boyfriend or something, or a husband or something, or they were supposed to came home at this time and came home at that time, they would just throw up, oh, this person raped me. That's why it's so difficult for us to like be believing y'all. But anyway, the moral of the story here is, don't be that intoxicated to where you out in the parking lot and they got to call the police on you. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. No, I'm not. Oh, let me talk about the old real quick. Literally, I can't stand you, bitch. Listen, I love women. I love you, ladies. I can't stand you, bitch. I promise you. Something wrong with y'all. No. I'm just saying. I still be trying to help y'all, and I don't even like y'all like that right there. But I love y'all, but I don't like y'all. Can you love somebody and don't like them too at the same time? Huh? Learn how to hold your liquor, lady. And y'all be pissing on yourself and stuff like that right there. Sometimes, that can be cute, but I'm so nasty. Sometimes it do be cute. Listen. Have you ever been like in a situation to where you drinking with a broad or something like that right there, and it don't seem like it's about to go your way? You know, it seems like, damn, boy, we might feeling like hunch, nothing like that right there. And then she pee on herself. She pee on herself, and she like super drunk, and I'm so nasty. And but you want to be helpful. Peed on herself. She could be at your crib, but you know, she peed on herself, something like that right there. So you don't want to take advantage of her, but it's your spot. You know, it's your little trap. You know, she done pissed all on your sofa and shit like that. I don't know, she done pee like on your little bed or something like that, or on like the sofa, and so you're not finna hunch, right? But you gotta clean up. So typically you gotta put it in the tub. And or you have to take the clothes off because you want to wash the clothes and you want to clean up your bed if she was sitting on your bed, or you want to steam clean your sofa because she pissy and all she been drinking the Hennessy and shit and smoking blacks. You know what I'm saying? You know, pissed all on your sofa. That shit stinking, smelling like ammonia. You know, so you got to steam clean your sofa and stuff like that. There. But you want to clean up everything, but you don't. So you're not gonna take advantage of it. So you don't take advantage of it, but you clean up. But you got to get a naked to clean up because, like, you want to wash the clothes too. Y'all gotta stay off that liquor. Try to take why the scene too much. I promise you, to help out to help a baby out. Now listen. You keep your name good. You keep your name good out here, and a woman will appreciate you. Fellas, we should not take advantage of a drunk chick out here in these streets, especially if it's somebody who is at your house and trying to kick it with you, but she just got too intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? Clean her up, and you don't want to half-ass clean. You want to clean her like if you got like a child. You know what I'm saying? You have a child, you done changed diapers before. You know what I'm saying? So you got to wipe her down, but don't be nasty with the wipe down. You want to wipe down professional. You know what I'm saying? Put on like one of your little t-shirts or something like that. Put her in the bed or something. Or lay her on the other side of like the sofa or something. But clean up everything. And then in the morning when she wake up and she feeling good, make sure that you give her a toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? Wash your shit before you get to talking, baby. And what happened? You know what I'm saying? And you explain to her, you was pissy. You done pissed on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to clean you up and stuff like that right there. I put you in the tub, yada, yada, yada. You put me in the cut. How I get this shirt on? Where my bra? I washed everything, baby. Everything folded up for you, but you know what I'm saying? You were pissed. Go on, clean on her. You know what I'm saying? No, we didn't do anything. You can check for yourself. Like, we ain't do nothing. You know. But it happened to me like a couple times, something like that right there. And my name is still good out here in the street. I don't even know how I got on that subject, but damn it, I want to tell my story. Anyway, ladies, is it that y'all broke out here or something? I think that y'all broke. Or is it y'all really is hustling everything but what y'all should be hustling is y'all monkey? Y'all need to start back hustling your monkey. Because trying to hustle some other stuff, it ain't working out for you. We have a mom and a daughter who done got arrested out here for pulling the gun on the player. For pulling the gun on the player while stripping his air conditioning unit for copper. Players, imagine you getting robbed. You at gunpoint. One on holding a gun on you, and the other one is stripping your AC unit outside. I can't take y'all serious, but this is what a mom and a daughter decide to go ahead on and do.
In jail. They're accused of robbing a man at gunpoint inside his own house, all while stripping his air conditioning unit for scrap metal. Channel 2's Michael Sided, live now in southeast Atlanta. So, Michael, police say the victim grabbed a hammer to fight back after coming face-to-face with an armed intruder.
Yeah, George, just a wild story here. We know that this victim had just moved into his rental property. He was waiting for the city to come over and turn on his water. That's when he found himself staring down the barrel of a gun. But as police said, he actually had a hammer, and he was able to fight them off. This is what's left of the home's air conditioning unit.
See, a lot of y'all don't know what an HVAC unit look like on the inside and all that flies right there. But this is your outside unit. This is the... She called me like 8,000. Go ahead.
And police say it was ripped apart in the middle of the day while a 35-year-old man was being held at gunpoint inside his new home. APD says the victim had just moved into the house on Metter Way and was waiting for Atlanta Public Works when he heard footsteps. According to court documents, he looked up and found a stranger standing in his hallway. Police say 48-year-old Shanika Batista.
If y'all don't shout out Shanika with her real... Shanika, I'm angry as hell out here. She look dangerous.
Pointed a handgun at him and said, quote, "Don't move." Investigators say the victim grabbed a hammer and chased Batista outside where he found her daughter, 33-year-old Alexis Avery.
Look at Alexis. Look at Alexis. Look at that baby looking like a kid. Shout out baby out for having her real too. She need to be, you got to be lined up, baby. She got that, she almost got that Lightfoot look. She got that Lightfoot look a little bit. Go ahead.
stripping his HVAC unit. Police say the two struggled before Avery hit the victim in the head with a pair of bolt cutters, and both women ran away. But before they got away, the victim pulled out his cell phone and recorded their SUV leaving the neighborhood. Police say that video helped them identify the license plate and track the suspects to a scrap metal facility where the stolen HVAC parts had just been sold.
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a dead end. You know, it's only us right here, so it's like to come back here. You got to be looking for something.
We spoke with next-door neighbor Jamal Thornton, who says he had no idea what happened until we told him.
If that's happening next door, then it's time for me to go.
Time to go, Jamal. I think that's the name.
Yeah, late this afternoon, had a chance to text with the victim. He declined to comment on camera, but he is doing much better. Obviously, though, very shaken by what happened. We're live in Southeast Atlanta. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
Let's get some more details now on the exact types of scrap metal thieves are typically after. Copper, aluminum, nickel, stainless steel, and scrap iron. They're the most common. Thieves strip homes and buildings looking to make a quick buck. Metal theft, by the way, one of the fastest growing crimes in the nation.
Copper pay you the most, y'all. I'm not saying go out there and be taking people copper, but copper pay you the most. I want y'all to understand about copper. It really, really do. Move right along, move right along. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to come back to that right up. I forgot about that. Well, y'all just, boy. Oh, that's going to be a good one. When I talk about this grapist, that's going to be a good one. Hold on. Because that's interesting. So, we got the YNs. We got the YNs out here. Let's go ahead on and start with this right here. Boy, you never know when your ass gonna get popped. This is why y'all got to have y'all insurance up, dog. Get your like insurance up. I don't think that is really, really fair that y'all be out here slacking and lacking. But y'all, damn it, I was just gonna say, but you got your essential products. We can't compare the two. Get your essential product before you do anything. Get your essentials before you do anything. But listen, I want y'all to get life insurance just in case you get popped out here in these doggone streets. We have surveillance video. We have surveillance video about a little drive-by. About a little petty little drive-by. One player done got shot. One player done got dead in broad daylight. People don't care, y'all. Man, people don't care about broad daylight. People don't care about the lights no more. Y'all got to pay attention to this right here. Watch
by shooting in daylight on Milwaukee's north side.
Tonight, police are looking for the people in this white vehicle here that you see open fire on another car, killing a man and injuring another. You can actually see the barrel of the gun. It's circled right here in red.
All of this unfolding around 2 o'clock in the Garden Homes neighborhood near 27th and Atkinson.
12 News' Jasmine Franklin is joining us live tonight right near Police to District 5 near Valor Phillips and Locust. Jasmine, the entire crime was caught on camera.
Right, new surveillance video shows terrifying last moments for a 27-year-old man killed after a gunman opened fire on Milwaukee's north side right in front of a busy store.
It happens in seconds. Just after 2 p.m. Thursday outside Gary's Food Mart near 27th and Atkinson, a white Lexus pulls up next to a blue Volkswagen SUV. A person inside the passenger seat opens fire, pointing the barrel of a gun out the window. We pause the video before you see a 27-year-old victim stumble out of the vehicle. He later died from his injuries on scene. The white car never slows down and drives off.
I've been on this block for 5 years.
Shout out baby out for having a real on the block for 5 years. She got them glasses, so she filming them.
And I've never seen nothing like this happen.
The SUV's windows.
You wrong for that, but that baby say that she been on the block for 5 years. She ain't never seen. Never seen. Go.
For 5 years, and I've never seen nothing like this happen.
The SUV's windows shattered. Dozens of evidence markers line 27th Street, prompting the busy stretch to close for hours. The victim's family on scene.
Well, when I tell y'all, our sisters be outside with them shapes, but we're gonna start with this shape right here. I'm gonna let the video go.
Busy stretch to close for hours. The victim's family on scene, emotional and visibly distraught, learning their loved one was killed.
Every time a life is lost, that's frustrating because, especially when it can be preventable.
Emergency crews rush to the scene outside a busy food mart that sits just steps away from a daycare.
It makes us in fear for our life because we shop around here. It's sad for the community and the family.
The shooting also injured a 22-year-old man.
My heart goes out to anybody in this city that finds themselves in a situation where they are no longer here because of a bullet.
Some dramatic video there, Jasmine. You can see the white vehicle in that surveillance. Have police shared anything about who they're looking for?
No, not yet, but they are urging anyone with information who may recognize this vehicle to call police or leave an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers.
And that photo will be posted.
That's what's up. Listen, I'm back that thing up real quick. I want to point something out to y'all. A lot of times we just be so focused on mind your goddamn business. Do y'all understand that Buddy came and shot the car up? Remind y'all, after the car was shot up, we see the 27-year-old get out of the car, right?
Happens in seconds. Just after 2 p.m. Thursday outside Gary's Food Mart near 27th and Atkinson, a white Lexus pulls up next to a blue Volkswagen SUV. A person inside the passenger seat opens fire, pointing the barrel of a gun out the window. We pause the video before you see a 27-year-old victim stumble out of the vehicle.
Why they don't show us the car getting shot up? All we would hear, pop, 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 pop. We would hear sounds. What, we not old enough or grown enough to hear gunshots? Like, because we won't see them shooting somebody. We will see them shooting in a car, but we won't actually see somebody get shot. So why not play the video? It's stupid.
Cool. He later died from his injuries on scene. The white car never slows down.
Right here. Now we see the person who done got shot finna get out the car. This person right here never stopped doing what he was doing. I want y'all to think about this. Look.
The white car never slows down and drives off.
I've been on this block for 5
You mean to tell me a barrel of a rifle, pop, 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 gave it to him, right? This person here did not hear the gunshot. This person here did not jump. This person did not run, duck down, nothing like that right there. That person like, shit, I got to get this water out the goddamn trunk.
And drives off.
I've been on this block for 5 years, and I've never seen nothing like this happen.
The SUV's
The car got hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and probably like 5 up top. Really quick. I'm going to say damn near 20, 30 shots. You say the gunshots were silent. I don't think they had a silencer on it, though. According to the picture, according to the barrel, this is like a regular barrel right here. This is a regular barrel, and I think there's an AR. This person, unless he had in them damn Apple iPods or something, or iPads or something, you know what I'm saying? You can't hear shit. But he did not.
Before you see a 27-year-old victim stumble out of the vehicle. He later died from his injuries on scene. The white car never slows down and drives off.
I've been on this.
We don't even care. We don't care. I don't care. You don't care. Nobody care. Huh? I hope they had insurance. That's all that we kind of hope for and hope for. I hope y'all had insurance. Anyway, y'all want to see somebody else get dead? Get dead out here, innocent bystanders. It just, y'all just, oh Jesus. Something going on. There's something wrong and something going on. Things changing. Huh? Things will never be the same. All we gotta do is shit. Shout out to everybody who praying. Shout out to everybody who praying. My heart goes out. My heart goes out to you. You dead. My heart go out to you. Let me say he alive and unharmed. Innocent bystander get gunned down in Pleasant Grove in broad daylight, y'all. I don't know what this world's
Masks with high-powered rifles and murder on their minds roll into a Pleasant Grove strip center June 9th and kill an innocent man who was running from their gunfire. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Police know Myron Henry was not their target, but don't know why they took aim at him. Fox 4 Sean Rapp has the surveillance video and the detective who needs your help.
Need your help out here.
We are outside the Bruton Food Mart. We're at Masters and Bruton, 2015 North Masters Detective.
Y'all, listen, it'd be too hot to be out here with the goddamn suits on. Y'all need like some professional short sets or something.
The case of Shelton Dallas homicide, where Myron Henry, innocent man, lost his life June 9th. What happened here, sir?
So on June 9th, in the evening time, about 6:30, 6:45, Mr. Henry was sitting along the glass next to the food mart, minding his own business, living life, doing his own thing. Just a good person. And then about 6:20, an individual that we found on video that's unmasked. He's just wearing white shirt, dark shorts, sneakers, and it looks like he has his mask on his head. He jumps the fence over here about the concrete and the fence.
Yes, sir.
Walks right past Mr. Henry. Doesn't even pay attention to him. Comes over here, looks, leaves. 20 minutes later, the suspect vehicle, which is a Jeep Grand Cherokee, okay, comes down the alley on this side of the concrete wall and stops just around the corner. Two of the evil men that were in that vehicle get out, run around the corner with masks on, with semi-automatic rifles, run right past Mr. Henry, who's still sitting here. They come around the corner, they start shooting their semi-automatic rifles towards people. Okay, they strike somebody and he lives. Well, when Mr. Henry hears the gunfire from the video we see, all right, he jumps up and he starts running back towards the back of the store. The individual that we saw first without his mask, now he's rounding the corner, all right, with his mask on, and he's got a rifle. As he's coming around the corner, he sees Mr. Henry and directly shoots at him, all right, with a semi-automatic rifle. Just murders him for no reason. Mr. Henry falls between two vehicles. About the time he falls, these two evil men come, as they're running back, they see what transpired, and one of them turns his rifle and shoots at Mr. Henry.
There are three men, but one of them we see clearly with no mask on.
That's correct.
Look, let me ask you, is it clear enough, the video?
He was scoping out. He was scoping out the situation.
Clear enough, in your opinion, Detective Shelton, that if you know him, you'll know him?
It's pretty clear. Somebody knows who this is, and they're going to recognize him from the video.
How can folks get at you, Detective Casey Shelton?
They can reach me directly at 214-283-4900.
Somebody need to show his mama this tape.
They can call or text that number, or they can email me, c.shelton at...
Y'all know something, man. We need for y'all to say something. Dog, listen. And he don't even got on no skinny jeans or nothing like that right there. So it was kind of hard to see that he was going to be a little shooter.
That we found on video that's...
But he a little shooter. Him and his partners, shooters out here in these streets. So it's kind of like you never know which one of these YNs it's going to be a shooter.
Unmasked, he's just wearing white shirt, dark shorts, sneaks down the alley on this side of the concrete wall. And stops just around the corner. Two of the evil men that were in that vehicle get out, run around the corner with masks on, with semi-automatic rifles.
And they don't care about the cameras. Shout out to the YNs don't give a damn about the cameras. Huh? They don't care nothing about nothing.
Right past Mr. Henry, who's still sitting here.
But that's my baby. As soon as they get shot by the police, well, that's my baby. They didn't have to kill him. They could have did something else. They could have talked him down. He was a straight A student in school. He was a good baby. He was finna go to trade school. He was just about to get his life together. He had just went to church on Sunday and told pastor that he wanted to get saved. He just had to did that last Sunday.
They come around the corner. They start shooting their semi-automatic rifles.
Yeah, but damn, dog. But anyway, hey, dog, I'm trying to tell you. Yep. These some good people. And it's crazy because it's just so many videos of it's darker you folk. Dog. Darker you folk. This is why in my mind, and I figured it out like a long time ago. As y'all come on in, but y'all hit the thumbs up button. Do not be afraid to hit the thumbs up button. I need y'all to hit the thumbs up button because that let other people know that we around here trying to do something on SCD Friday. Anyway, I learned like a long time ago, like I got to stop feeling some type of way that our non-black brothers and sisters look at us as a threat. I had to start to, Willie, you got to understand, though. People who look like you is out here causing havoc out here in the street, you know. So then I had to I got to understand, like, all right, man. What other people do actually affects me, you know, especially as a dog of hue. A tall, beautiful, melanated player. Other dog of hue players affects how folk look at me as a dog of hue player. I had to just understand that right there. And that's just how I live my life. I understand that you feel that I'm a threat. I get it. I can't, dog. And this is why I kind of like speak against this type of stuff right here, because I guess if you don't speak against it, then it's saying that you kind of okay with it. You know? Huh? Because a lot of us, we down with the shooter. Yes, we respect the shooter. Well, I respect the shooter too. I better respect the shooter. You know what I'm saying? But we support the shooters a lot of times. Yeah, slightly bow-legged, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Out here looking good. For real. I can kind of understand why fat bitches, my bad, our bigger sisters out here, self-esteem be up, and they think that they look the best and all that right there, because I think like I look the best too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like delusional with it. Like I'm not big and think that I look like the best, stuff like that. I guess you just gotta have some type of substance. I'm messing everything up. But anyway, you say, and black folks are only 13% of the nation. Yeah. We cause the most crime, if I'm not mistaken. I think the most murders or something like that is caused by doggy folk. I think. I gotta look back up on the numbers too. Which is crazy. Which is really, really crazy. I titled this thing, "The YNs Out Here With These Sticks" in Mississippi. There is a community in Mississippi that I didn't know. They don't even have police. The police officers quit. They let go and let God. So this is I want to say like a majority dog hue community. Got a dog hue mayor, dog hue council members, and all that fly shit right there. Viral videos. This is a viral video that raises questions about the public safety, as the city of Goodman deals with not having police officers. Them boys outside.
Out here, man. Them folks got sticks. Them folks said, we finna show you. No police be around this.
That is startling claims in a new viral social media video that's now putting a small Mississippi town in the spotlight. Tonight, the mayor confirms that Goodman currently has no police officers. Good evening, and thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Troy Johnson.
And I'm Megan West. That video has sparked outrage across social media, and it has many people worried. The small Holmes County town off Highway 51 held a community meeting tonight to try to address those concerns. 16 WAPT's Nicholas Brooks was there and joins us here in the studio with what the mayor's saying tonight. Nicholas?
Yeah, Megan and Troy, that video has sparked several questions in Goodman, including whether any officers were available when it was recorded. Now, the mayor now says steps are being taken to protect the community.
Hey, man, them folks said ain't no police out here, man. Them folks got sticks.
A video spreading rapidly across social media is drawing attention far beyond Holmes County.
Ain't no police. Them folks, they run their own city. They run the city.
The video appears to capture a group of people outside the Goodman Police Department after learning the town no longer has a police force.
Look at him, man, fool.
The video shows someone knocking on the department's door with no response. Moments later, one person is seen standing on top of a marked police vehicle while holding what appears to be a firearm, as others nearby also appear to be armed. Mayor Michael Howard says he stepped in before the situation escalated.
I got between them and the guy that was doing the video told me this ain't finna happen in my town.
Howard says the video exposed a larger issue the town has been dealing with for months. We asked where officers were at the time the video was recorded. Howard says Goodman doesn't currently have a police department.
At the police station that we have now, zero. We don't have an officer. We don't have one.
The mayor says when he took office, the town's officers resigned, leaving Goodman without a police force. He says hiring replacements has been difficult because of the town's limited tax base. According to Howard, Goodman has about 90 homes, but only 14 pay taxes. Right. Now the Holmes County Sheriff's Office and Mississippi Highway Patrol are helping provide a law enforcement presence while the town works to rebuild. Town leaders also held a public meeting Wednesday to discuss law enforcement coverage and what steps can be taken moving forward.
We hurting here in Goodman, but we're struggling trying to put this thing back together.
Now, during that town hall meeting, the mayor told me that if the town's budget allows, Goodman hopes to hire at least one police officer. He also says that the town welcomes assistance from outside law enforcement agencies while it works to rebuild its police department. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Nicholas Brooks.
He won the mayoral race and they quit. The community, I do believe that is majority darker hue, right? Is the city of Goodman, Mississippi predominantly black? Yes, Goodman, Mississippi is predominantly black according to the U.S. Census data and the demographics profile. Approximately 70% of the town's population identifies as black and or African American. 70% is black or African American. He became mayor and they quit. So I'm under the assumption that the police officers was black, well, possibly black, I'm guessing. What is the home prices in Goodman, Mississippi? Oh, y'all might want to go around there. The home prices in Goodman, Mississippi vary widely depending on the type of property. The average home value is $79,000. Dang! It's $79,000. You is lying to me, but recent active residential listings show a single family home such as a 4-2-bath property on 576 Franklin Road listed for $650,000. They is lying. Ain't nobody finna buy that $650,000 house in Goodman with no damn police department. But damn it, you can go. Listen, we can get it for the low right now. We can get it for the low. Now somebody said now what they need to do is hire the YNs to be the police. Listen, do y'all know that they could probably change up some fly shit if they say, listen, YNs, we're going to put you through the course, because a lot of times the YNs, if they still on the streets, they don't have a background. And or they have like petty little misdemeanors and shit like that right there, right? So they might need to approach the YNs and be like, dawg, do you really want to have some power? Do you really want to walk around with that fire? You really want to do it and be legal, bitch, and have a company car? Let us put you through this 3 to 6 month little program and then some on-the-job training, and then you can protect your community. Y'all already like to carry around guns, huh? These boys are walking around in front of the police department and standing on the police car with that fire.
A video is spreading rapidly across social media.
And he came out and said, it ain't gonna go down like this right here. Boy, listen. Them boys could have shot the shit out you, Mr. Mayor.
Video appears to capture a group of people outside the Goodman Police Department after learning the town no longer has a police force.
Look at that man, fool.
Look at that man.
The video shows someone knocking on the department's door with no response. Moments later, one person is seen standing on top of a marked police vehicle while holding what appears to be a firearm, as others nearby also appear to be armed. Mayor Michael Howard says he's...
Didn't I tell y'all a while back? You can carry choppers. You can carry choppers in your skinny jeans. You can carry the long guns inside the skinny jeans. Them boy got long gun. Him got long gun.
Firearm,
skinny
as
jeans
others
didn't
nearby...
tell me nothing. I know what I'm talking about. I took them. I pointed this out to y'all a long time ago. Huh? Do number similar nasty.
I also appeared to be armed. Mayor
Draws ain't nasty.
Michael Howard says he stepped in before the situation escalated.
I got between them and the guy that was doing the video told me, this ain't finna happen.
This ain't finna happen. Now, I just want to say this right here, Mr. Mayor. You probably just got away by the grace of God. Or you got away because they might know you. They may know you like as a person or something. They may look at you and shit, but it's OG. You know what I'm saying? They might look at you like that and be like, all right, we ain't gonna do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It just may be that right there. But y'all got 90 homes. 14 pay. If 14 of the homes pay property taxes, boy, if y'all don't go to the tax house, if y'all don't go pay them property taxes, go down and get y'all some tax liens. Because if 14 homes pay property taxes, that's 14 out of 90, 80, then that's 76. So 76 homes do not pay. Oh my God. Y'all can get them for way less than 79. All you have to do is pay the tax bill. All you have to do is just pay the tax bill, wait for like a year or two, depends on the length of time of like the tax lien. It may be 20 months, it may be 22. You know what I'm saying? I know in Florida it's 22 months if I'm not mistaken. If it's still that right there. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. Listen, dog. Oh, y'all so violent out here. But then we would get upset when people don't want to live by you. Y'all keep trying to live around white folk keep running from y'all. I'm gonna keep running to his white folk. Where y'all going? Goddamn, hell no, hell no. Where y'all go, I'm going. Shout out to the dog you people who feel like that right there. Shit, boy, it's safer to live around these racists. Shout out to if your neighbors is racist and shit, but you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like you not even on edge. You be like, oh, they don't like Negroes? Shit, that's what's up. And speak there every day. Hey, John, how you doing? He probably cut you out. Can't stand you niggers. Yeah. I like John because, you know, he let me know who he is. But I ain't got to worry about him shooting up my house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about getting shot by mistake on purpose in this neighborhood. Even though they don't like Negroes. That is great. Do y'all understand that we put more emphasis on racists than YNs? Shooters and killers in the community? We is more shocked than, we got to get these racists out of here. No, we don't. Racists ain't. When the last time a racist person harmed you? I just had that thought. When the last time a racist person have harmed you? Shout out to Lil Wayne say, I don't even know what racism is, dog. Shout out to Wayne. I ain't never experienced no racism. Especially after Officer Bob, I think that was his name. Officer Bob had saved his life. Shout out to Officer Bob. But Officer Bob dead now. You know what I'm saying? He on up out of here. He looked out for Wayne. Shout out to Officer. Shout out to our white brothers and sisters who done saved black folk life. Yeah, y'all think this is. Y'all around here hating our brothers and sisters. For what? That's who you can go and complain to. How the hell do we got a problem with white folks or hate white folks or dislike white folks, but when we got a problem, we complain to the same white folks that we dislike and we don't like and we don't like. Something is wrong. Cognitive dissonance. That's what's up. I saw a post that hold on. We finna jump into some other stuff real quick. Dog it, and that's on my IG. Oh no. So after this story, then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Shout out to all you mamas who have the children Cause y'all had like baby fever and stuff like that, but once the baby turned like 3 months, y'all really didn't give a damn. Like, fuck them children. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I gotta continue to keep the baby and take care of the baby because I had the baby. You know, but you really don't. You really don't give a damn what happened to the baby. Well, we got a man who done got shot after being released from prison. I really ain't tripping on him getting shot after being released from prison. Decision. You know, I ain't even worrying about Buddy. It's not even about Buddy. It's about his mama. It's about Buddy mama. I promise you, it's about his mama. Here we go. Y'all pay attention.
Man recently released from prison, serving time for a gun charge, is shot and killed in Wickham Court. His family says the killer knew he didn't have a weapon and believes the murder was about a years-old grudge. Recently regaining his freedom.
I didn't look at my son's body in the hospital. My mama had to do it.
Shot that baby out for having a tattoo on her throat. I ain't saying people tattoos on their throats are bad. People have to like to go on the point out, baby got a tattoo on her throat. Here we go.
Kevontae Johnson's life comes to an end.
But I'm just pretending he's asleep.
His mom, Michelle Smith, says she's heartbroken that her firstborn is gone, and her last words with him on Sunday was about food she was leaving him before she left for a trip to the beach.
You want me to cook on the grill? I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to get you some hot dogs. I'm going to put them in the air fryer. It's going to look like it's on the grill. So his plate is still on the table.
He went to prison, got out of prison, say put something on the grill. I ain't finna put that on. I ain't finna put nothing on the grill. I'm finna put the shit in the air fryer. He just got out of prison. He wants some barbecue. I'm putting shit in the air fryer. What? God, man. All right, mama, you really love your son. Go ahead, baby.
It's going to look like it's on the grill. So his plate is still on the table.
Hours later, police say Johnson was one of 2 men shot on Bethel Street in the city's East End. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. The other man suffered non-life-threatening injuries.
That's the love of my life. Like, at 12:37, he died.
Smith says she has confidence RPD will catch her son's killer, saying she believes it stems from an argument he had years ago. A disagreement she claims Johnson had tried to squash several times post-release from jail.
Why everybody need a gun? I mean, nobody know how to fight? Nobody know how to fight no more, huh? You got this powerful weapon. You think you God. You can't play the role of God. You will be judged at the end of the day.
She ate. I mean, ate.
His mom telling me that Johnson enjoyed his new job of setting up end caps at a retail store. The family asking for help on multiple fronts tonight, not only for information about his killer, but also help with funding for funeral expenses. They have set up a GoFundMe. That link will be in our story on WTVR.com. In Richmond, John Burke.
Of course he ain't have no life insurance. This is mama. I was no. Mama, no tears.
Life, like.
Oh, shout out, baby, I have a tattoo on her face. I ain't saying people tattoos on their face bad. People like to go on the phone. Baby got a tattoo on her face. She got her hair did. Though.
At 12:37, he died.
Shout out that baby for having dimples. Now, are these real dimples or is these the ones that y'all like do like at home? Is these real dimples or those are things that y'all be putting like the diamonds in your little cheeks or like the diamonds like in y'all back or something like that right there? Huh? You said that baby slow. That baby say he wanted me to put something on the grill, but I was like, shit, I'm finna put some hot dogs in the air fryer. What the hell is it?
Left for a trip to the beach.
You want me to cook on the grill? I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to get you some hot dogs. I'm going to put them in the air fryer. It's going to look like it's on the grill.
That your son got out of prison. That's them fake dimples. Dimple piercing. Yeah. Dimple piercings. Oh, all right, cool. I bet she got them regular hot dogs. She ain't get like no Nathans or nothing like that. She ain't get like no ball paws. She got the regular Winn-Dixie. Got them Winn-Dixie. Damn it, the Great Value. Got them Great Value hot dogs. I wish a bitch would serve me some hot dogs and I just got out of prison. Mama, damn, you can't put nothing on the grill. Got them bars, Franks.
look like it's on the grill. So his plate is...
So you want me to eat some shit that looked like it was cooked on the grill? All you have to do is just go get some charcoal, baby. Obviously, y'all have a grill because they asked you to put something on the grill.
Get you some hot dogs and put them in the air fryer. It's going to look like it's on the grill. So his plate is still on the table.
Mom out there balling. I like her watch.
Hours later, police say Johnson was one of 2 men shot on Bethel Street in the city's east end.
This look like where I don't want to live at. You know what I'm saying? It is like you could bend a corner and be like, oh, hell no. Who the hell you say stay over here? Listen. You could be giving like your partner a ride or something. Man, take me over to the broad little place, man, that I just had to met. All right, come on, dog. Shit, man, let's go on and ride now. Shit, boy, you coasting on around there and you bend that corner. Over here? Like, yeah, shit. She stayed like in like the third building, like right behind that truck back there. Damn it, just pull up right behind that truck right there. I'm gonna jump on that. You got it over here? Like, yeah. You hollering at the business. Damn, over here. That's my mindset if I bend the corner. You don't holler at one and listen. The way this here look, she probably fine as all that though when the live over here. I promise you that right there. You mean it? Damn, finna pull up over here? She probably a baddie over in there, bitch. Listen, the best looking broads stay in the projects. The best looking broads stay in the scatter sites. The best looking broads, damn it, live in the house of Section 8. You know, and the bad looking babies. Just what it is. Lord just ain't got no future like that right there. You know? Just saying something. But anyway, shout out to his good mom. Shout out to his mama, and my heart goes out to you, baby, because you done lost your child. Move right along, I ain't gonna much hold you. Oh, no. We gotta go fund me, my bad. We gotta go fund me. I can't let it slide. Boy, when I tell y'all play too much, I just looked at the GoFundMe. Help honor Quavanta, or is the Q silent? Is the Q silent? Quavanta Johnson. I forgot how they was even pronouncing buddy name. Legacy. Was his last name Legacy? Oh, no. Johnson's Legacy. Or is her name? Help on. She got on the hat that say itches. I ain't tripping. They asked for 3.5. A 3.5 is something to smoke on. But they got 27. They asked for 35. They got 27. Covanta. So Willie don't go around there after dark. Hell no. I don't play like that. I do not go in places like that right now. So we just gonna say Q. Q Johnson was a picture of strength and love in our lives. He was a beloved son, brother, and friend who always put others before him. Even in difficult times, Q would give you the shirt off his back if he could. He had 6 younger siblings, and a couple of close friends who meant everything to him. His mother and grandmother loved him dearly, and his presence brought hope and unity to our family. Recently, Q passed away unexpectedly. He didn't have insurance. I like the person who wrote this because they made it clear. He didn't have insurance, and we are now faced with the challenge of giving him the proper burial he deserved. They go that damn deserved word. You say Q was once a football player. And was working hard to turn his life around. He inspired us all with his strength and compassion, and his legacy is one of love and resilience. Our family is coming together to honor him, but we need help to cover the funeral costs and burial services. We want to respect Q's legacy and give him the farewell he deserves. Your support means everything to us during this difficult time. If you are able, please, please, please consider donating and sharing this fundraiser. Every contribution helps us move closer to giving Q the proper burial he deserves. And it will mean the world to his family and friends. So they told us he deserves it 3 times. This person who wrote this might listen to Dr. Umar Johnson. Shout out to our good brother. He said repeat things 3 times so people can remember what you just had them said. He said he was in Little League football. Yeah. He was in Little League. He said Pop Warner. He was in the Pop Warner. That boy got 6 siblings. So she possibly had 7 children. She possibly. This the picture that she put up because this is like the lady. Damn. This is best friend. Shout yourselves out if y'all got the opposite sex best friends and y'all heterosexuals. I don't know how y'all do that. Heterosexuals, best friends, and stuff like that right there without hunching. I don't. Well, I just want to tell y'all ladies, the man want to hunch. Is that his daughter? That might be one of his siblings. This is mama. This is like back in the days. This is like before prison or something. She say, drink up, bitches. That's what's up. I like that hat now. I really, really do. Oh, man. This is school picture. He was in school and stuff. Nothing about a father. Hey, He say, Willie has a message. Say, last name is Legacy, ain't it? Or am I saying the word? That is Legacy, ain't it? Legacy. That is Legacy. I had to be sure. Yeah, so he got a legacy. That's what's up. He say 39. Oh, I got to refresh. My bad. Let's see how much we got. They raised that bitch to 45. They raised it to 45 because damn it, we got 39. We got 39. Then we got to pay rent this month too. That's what's up. But they say that it's for the funeral and for him to be buried the way that he deserves out here in these streets. And I just want to always say, if y'all believe that somebody deserves to be buried a certain way, at least have that paper so they can be buried a certain way. And legacy, hold on. Legacy definition. Remember we did this right here before. A legacy is something handed down from the past or from a predecessor. Depending on the context, it generally refers to an inheritance of money or property. An inheritance of money or property. A lasting impact someone leaves on the world, or older, outdated technology that is still in use. Or an impact that's left on somebody. So I'm guessing that when black folks say legacy, this is what we be meaning. They left an impact, because they left property, because they didn't leave money and property. So they left an impact. Like a rapper who ain't leave no money or something like that right there, but they left an impact, So I guess we all got a legacy because we all leave an impact on, if not anybody else, we leave an impact on like our mama and our daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because we was alive. Huh? I'm guessing though. My heart goes out to you, sister, that you done lost your baby. She said that she was in love though. Whoa, back it up. I forgot. Wait, slow me down, sister. She said, damn it, what is the word that baby used that I was going to stop it, but I say no?
I had to do it.
Kevontae Johnson's regaining his freedom.
I didn't look at my son's body in the hospital. My mama had to do it.
You ain't even look at your baby.
Kevontae Johnson's life comes to an end.
But I'm just pretending he's asleep.
His mom, Michelle Smith, says she's heartbroken that her firstborn is gone, and her last words with him on Sunday was about food she was leaving him before she left for a trip to the beach.
You want me to cook on the grill? I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to get you some hot dogs. I'm going to put them in the air fryer. It's going to look like it's on the grill. So his plate is still on the table.
Hours later, police say Johnson was one of 2 men shot on Bethel Street in the city's East End. He was pronounced dead at the hospital.
It's a word that she used, though.
The other man suffered non-life-threatening injuries.
That's the love of my life. Like,
right there. Right there. What does the love of my life mean? The phrase, the love of my life, refers to the person you love and are attracted to more than anyone else in your entire existence. I knew it was something wrong when she said it. I knew it, damn it. It tickled my Willie when she said that, the love of my life. But this also goes back to, especially when y'all women have sons, especially at a younger age. This is why we have a thing called son husbands. You say, Willie, somebody told me that you got to go to the funeral, or what about the after party? She said, let me add 1,000 to that GoFundMe. You better go to the funeral. You say they were hunching. Because she's speaking as if she's just a little friend or something like that right there. She wouldn't even make her the love of her life. You wouldn't put them hot dogs on the grill for the love of your life. You wouldn't put them on the grill so you had that smoke flavor. Huh? So you had that charbroil thing going. But she love her baby. I don't care what y'all tell me. That baby love her baby out here in these doggone street. Move right along. Hold on, let me get this out the way because I be having like a lot going on. Get that out the way. Hell yeah. Listen, as y'all come on in, but y'all hit that little thumbs up button. Okay, the intoxicated grape. We got to get. Oh, speaking of grape, I said I had like another one that's real interesting. See, wild out here. We have our lighter hue brother. Who said a woman deserved to be raped. He said that she deserved to be raped in court. This different, but I like a player who speak his mind. I like a player who just gonna say what they think. Here we go.
Starbucks parking lot rapist just got the maximum 120 years in prison.
Y'all ladies better pay attention to what's finna be said.
Timothy Dubois abducted a woman at knife point as she parked to pick up her coffee order. Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes has been covering this case since the beginning.
Timothy Dubois' defense team asked for a break in sentencing, pointing out Dubois is a veteran who served his country. The defense countered that Dubois committed his rape on Veterans Day and told the victim he deserved her because he was a veteran.
He deserved her. Bitch, I done fought for this country. Bitch, you trying to keep that monkey away from me? Oh, you think you will?
That's 42-year-old Timothy Dubois looking right into the lens of a camera allowed in court. A judge sentenced him to 120 years in an Illinois prison. Collinsville Police Chief Brett Borum spoke after.
We put a monster away today, and we can't forget that there is still a victim that probably has a really long road ahead of her over the next few years. But as I said, it's a win for public safety and law enforcement today.
Police had little to go on back in November 2022. Dubois wore a mask when he abducted a 21-year-old woman from this Collinsville Starbucks parking lot.
He wore a mask, so how we know that it was him?
Dubois later said he picked Starbucks because, quote, that's where all the women go.
Did y'all hear that? He picked his victim from the Starbucks, huh? Because they got them cafe con latte, damn it, the cafe con lattes or something. This way all y'all women be out here going, I gotta get my Starbucks. Okay, I got that chloroform put over your, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Parking lot. Dubois later said he picked Starbucks because, quote, that's where all the women go. He admitted turning off his victim's cell phone so their movements could not be tracked later. The victim, however, had an Apple Watch, which eventually led investigators to a remote area where they incredibly found a condom in this gravel backyard.
Yeah, he didn't want to get her pregnant. He didn't want to get that bitch pregnant, and he didn't want to catch an STD. Shout out to Simone for the damn, I gotta wait for it to come back. For the $2 cash app. Dog it. I don't know why this thing. Something wrong with the system. They tearing the system up. Shout out to Simone for the $2 cash out. You say name after an ingredient in Roman numerals. There it is. In Roman numerals. Roman noodles.
We're doing good old-fashioned police work, right? They followed, we have technology, and technology is our friend in law enforcement, but it can be complicated as well. But they were out, scouring, a wooded area, that was off the beaten path.
The victim was ordered to drive to the scene of the rape and back to the shopping center at knife point. She never saw the man's face or car, but the details she could testify to made the difference.
But what she did was heroic, and we wanted to solve this case for her.
The judge asked Dubois if he had anything to say. Dubois said no before he was taken away to serve his 120 years. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
Do y'all know why they had to come up with this thing called when a woman testifies about her sexual assault and or rape? How we had to start saying, how they had to start saying that she was so brave because the majority of y'all don't come forward. We had to start calling y'all brave for coming forward about the shit that done happened to you, because a majority of y'all or a whole bunch of y'all don't be coming forward. So we got to put a brave title on you if you do come forward. Y'all doing too much. She never saw his face and never knew who he was. Player done left the condom and did not think about that damn Apple Watch. Players, I want y'all to, now I'm not telling y'all to do this right here, but I want y'all to understand and pay attention to stories. You cut the phone off, but not the watch. You protected yourself, pretty sure that it went on a Friday. You protected yourself, but you left the evidence. Y'all not watching the right Law and Order episodes, dog. Player got 100 and some years, and they be like, oh my God, he got over 100 years. That's justice. Y'all don't give a damn he got over 100 something. He not going to make it to like 90. He not going to make it to 100. So having 100 something years, this shit ain't impressive. What does that mean? All they had to do was say natural life with no possibility of parole. Why do we have to do 135, 125 years? That shit means nothing. But a lot of y'all do get upset. Yeah, they gave him a whole bunch of time. They gave him all in year. He ain't never gonna be able to chloroform a bitch again. He nothing know. He ain't gonna ever be able to mess up a cafe con latte ever again. Do y'all know that she did not get to drink her Starbucks? Yeah. Just saying. Just saying. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much on you. Let me get, hold on. So I can't do this one. Oh, so I got her and her son out the way. Hold on. Okay. Scrap metal, we got that. Viral video, we did that. We got 2 church summer camp counselors accused of abusing a 9-year-old boy. Not a boy. Hold on, pimp. Hold on. This was July the 9th. Today the 10th. Oh, all right. Shut the front door. Let's see what they're talking about.
Top at 6 tonight, we begin with a shocking apparent case of child abuse at a summer camp.
A young boy dropped off for the day, later picked up with serious injuries. Let's get right to Local 10's Roy Ramos live in Southwest Miami-Dade with the disturbing allegations. Roy?
Nicole, and as a parent, you drop your child off at a summer camp, you expect that he's in good hands. Well, police say in this case, this 9-year-old boy was held down and slapped in the face by 2 camp counselors who were supposed to be caring for him.
Ma'am, you were arrested for 1 count of child abuse. Zacchaeus Scott, page 9.
50-year-old Antoinette McKay and 34-year-old Zacchaeus Scott faced a Miami-Dade County judge Thursday on charges of child abuse involving a 9-year-old boy.
They both acted together. This defendant that's before the court right now was the one who held him down, while the A-firm reads that the co-defendant allegedly slapped him in the face.
The two defendants, we learned, were camp counselors for the CMB Visions Unlimited Summer Camp operating out of the St. Peter's Missionary Baptist Church in southwest Miami-Dade. In the arrest reports we obtained, it states both McKay and Scott were breaking up a fight between the victim and sibling when McKay is accused of restraining the boy to a chair, while Scott allegedly placed a cone on the child's head, making it hard for him to breathe, then slapped him on the left side of his face, leaving bursted blood vessels to the child's eye and scratches to his face.
I mean, he slapped him real hard. You can't put a cone on the child's head, can you? He just can't breathe.
I understand he's trying to separate two siblings that are fighting, and he slapped a child. There's a probable cause for the child abuse. Stay away from the child.
It's disappointing to hear the allegations.
I spoke with Pastor Robert Brooks, who told me he didn't learn of the arrest or the alleged incident that happened back on June 11th until this morning.
Says that they placed a cone over the child's head, 9 years old, and the child was unable to breathe, and then restrained the child to a chair by his feet.
Wow, that sounds very egregious. I haven't heard any of that.
While police said the child was taken to Nicholas Children's Hospital to be treated for his injuries and a possible concussion, in court a defense attorney argued the victim and his sibling returned to the camp for the next 4 days following the alleged incident, alluding someone else may be to blame for the abuse.
The father has numerous arrests, including child abuse.
So a bond of $1,500 was issued to both of those defendants, a bond they have since...
You can slap shit out of a child and put a cone on the baby head. When it can't breathe, we give you $1,500, get you on out of there.
Posted. They have since been released from jail. As for the summer camp, well, I did reach out to them. We are still waiting to hear back. Right here in South.
So this is the church right here. Is 179th Street. That's in Paran. Oh yeah, it's St. Peter's Missionary. 179th is, yeah, that's Paran, because 184. All right, so that's almost in Richmond Heights. That's down south. My city, Dade County out here in the doggone street. That's almost in Richmond Heights. That's all. Yeah. So that Paran down there up in the street. But damn it, y'all jumping on the babies. Y'all jumping on the babies because hell, when the babies don't. Now listen, children is different in different places. Now we got a lot of violent ass children. Now do not get this shit twisted. Well, you hear the child and all that, you don't know these children. You don't know these goddamn children out here in these streets. I promise you, children violent. You're children violent. I'm not saying that the 9-year-old violent. I'm saying that children is violent out here in these streets. Time it is 45. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. They say, Willie, did you hear about the Little Rock daycare charged with murder for leaving a child in the car? No, I gotta look down right there up. I got one from a daycare to where they tossed the baby up in the air and the baby fell and hit the baby head, and now the baby got like concussion or brain damage or something like that. A matter of fact, we can go on and do that right there then. I got a little daycare, little thing. He doing too much, dog. Hold on. Let me go on and grab this right here. We have a lawsuit. The lawsuit says that a daycare worker hurdled a toddler up in the air. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, what the hell wrong with people? Leading to a serious injury because he hurdled up the toddler and then couldn't catch the toddler. Need your earth whooped out here in these streets. Here we go, y'all. Watch this.
A family is suing a fitness club in El Segundo after they say their child was seriously injured at the gym's daycare.
Bang it up.
Seriously injured at the gym's daycare. Club in El Segundo after they say their child was seriously injured at the gym's daycare. Video shows an employee losing her grip as she tosses the toddler in the air.
That ain't funny.
NBC4's Alex Rozier live right now in El Segundo with reaction from the club and the family involved here.
Be professional.
Alex.
Colleen, the incident happened at the Bay Club in
El Segundo, specifically at the place that they call the clubhouse inside the gym, according to the lawsuit. Now, in the lawsuit, the dad says he dropped his kid off at the clubhouse and then went to the Manhattan Beach Country Club. And when he returned, the dad said that his 23-month-old child was seriously injured. There is video of the incident, and I will warn you that it may be difficult to watch. Video provided in a lawsuit shows a daycare worker at the Bay Club clubhouse in El Segundo throw a child in the air, then the child smashed his head on the hardwood floor and the worker lands on top of him. Now the child's parents are suing the Bay Club for negligence. The lawsuit says the child suffered a traumatic brain injury when he hit the floor after he was tossed approximately 6 feet above the ground. The lawsuit says the Bay Club lied to the parents about the severity of his injury and how the incident occurred. Initially, the suit says the club gave the dad the impression that his son only sustained a minor injury. The family's attorney released a statement saying, quote, "The deception by the Bay Club of hiding this horrific incident from the parents is inexcusable. The daycare facility should have the highest amount of care for the children, and if a child gets sick or injured, they should notify the parents with transparency and urgency." The Bay Club, which operates more than 25 clubs primarily in California, responded to the lawsuit saying, quote, "We are unable to comment on ongoing litigation. At the Bay Club, the safety of our members, team members, and the families we serve is our highest priority." The Department of Social Services says in California there are child care regulations, but Social Services says some facilities are exempt from licensing, including businesses that offer limited child care to their clients and customers, usually while a parent remains on site. Today, the Bay Club Clubhouse did not confirm if they are a licensed child care facility. Separate from this case, we talked with Dr. Daria Long, an ER physician and founder of No Panic Parenting, about questions she thinks parents should ask whenever dropping off their kids for care.
This place here clean. That's a clean little, I'm gonna watch your churn while you go around to the golf club, shit like that right there. So she finna explain to us, she finna tell us, which I didn't even watch, but now that I'm listening to her, she is finna explain some of the questions that parents need to ask before dropping kids off at daycare. Go ahead.
Daria Long, an ER physician and founder of No Panic Parenting, about questions she thinks parents should ask whenever dropping off their kids for care.
This is my rule of thumb. If I'm going to leave a child there, I'm going to take my time to research that place. And if I'm not leaving them there long enough and I don't have time to research it, I'm not going to leave my child there. It is just not worth the risk. You want somebody who is accustomed to taking care of children, who understands them, who has taken those CPR, choking, drowning, injury courses and knows what they're doing, because their number one job there is to keep your child safe.
It's hard to listen to women. I just, man, I like y'all, but I don't like y'all. I love y'all, but I don't like y'all. Remember I had to ask earlier, can you like and love all at the same time? But they say, Willie, I lost my wallet in El Segundo. What the hell you doing in El Segundo? Yeah, I gotta go find, what the hell you doing in El Segundo? Listen. Do y'all understand that she's trying to make herself seem like she is one of these great, great parents, that I do everything properly before I will leave my child anywhere? Bitch, stop lying. Shut up. I can't stand you, bitch. Listen. Listen to what she said. Just listen.
For dropping off their kids for care.
This is my rule of thumb. If I'm going to leave a child there, I'm going to take my time to research that place. And if I'm not leaving them there long enough and I don't have time to research it, I'm not going to leave my child there.
So you're going to research wherever you're going to leave your child at. I'm in agreement with you. Do your research. Do you understand that if a place that you're going to drop your child off at has never had a complaint or never had a problem, you can do all the research that you want to. It will show that the place never had an issue, and it's a good place for the kids. I don't even understand why she would even make this thing as if the parents did not do their research, unless there's more complaints about this place. Now, if there's more complaints about the place, which they never said inside of this story, then what the fuck is she talking about? She's trying to make the father look like he was wrong for dropping off his baby there because he didn't do the research. But it's nothing on file saying that the company has done anything wrong to children. See, so her, because she's a doctor, she do shit right. I can't stand you off of mine, bitch.
I'm going to take my time to research that place. And if I'm not leaving them there long enough and I don't have time to research it, I'm not going to leave my child there. It is just not worth the risk.
It's just not worth the risk because I'm a better parent than you.
Somebody who is accustomed to taking care of children, who understands them.
You want somebody who is accustomed to taking care of children. Like I said, if there's been no incidents, it would show in all of your research that they is accustomed to taking care of children. Damn, I'm good.
Has taken those CPR, choking, drowning, injury courses.
Bitch, I took the CPR and the drowning and the safety drowning, don't let a child drown course and shit like that. Bitch, I know how to do the Heimlich. You know what I'm saying? So because you know how to do the Heimlich and you got all of your certificates and safety and taking care of children's safety certificates and shit, nothing is going to happen. Something is wrong with humans.
Children who understands them, who has taken those CPR, choking, drowning, injury courses and knows what they're doing, because their number one job there is to keep your child safe.
See, I can't stand. It's something about you. That's a problem. Huh? You say she's too overqualified to have children. Yeah, and listen, notice, she got Harvard back here, so you went to a prestigious school and shit. I bet she was ran through. Bitch, I bet she was ran through at Harvard. Anyway, she tried to make a point, but trying to make it look like us as non-Harvard graduates don't know how to disseminate, well, that's the wrong word, don't know how to leave our kids in a appropriate place. In a place that we didn't research. I don't think that she would have made this statement if this was a father, if this was a mother who left her child. I think she only made that type of statement because it was a father who left his child. So it seems like he is a single father. So she's trying to kind of chastise or look down on a single dad. Oh, we hate you. You ever come after us, single fathers and shit out here in these streets, huh?
And you want to know that you're leaving your child with somebody who can do that.
I wouldn't leave my child with you.
But we just heard back from social services.
He probably beat the dog shit out of her. Y'all better
said
watch
that they
out.
do not have any record of a child care license here at the Bay Club address in El Segundo. They did note that that may be because, as we noted in the story, that some child care centers that offer temporary care are exempt in certain circumstances. I do also want to note tonight that we did reach out to the family, the attorneys involved, and the Bay Club. No one.
Okay. So she's basically basing her comments on this place has not been designated as a daycare. So she's also basing, if it's not designated and or they don't have the licenses, that they would not have like the CPRs and all of that fly stuff right there. Well, whether they had the CPR training or the don't let a child drown training and all that shit, it had nothing to do with the story. She act like that a good daycare with people who haven't all of their certificates, nothing goes wrong. Remember the daycare up in New York, the way they had the fentanyl in the flow? What are you talking about? They was a good daycare. They had great reviews. She was licensed. She had her CPR and don't let a child drown certificate. Huh? We just be out here talking, dog. I can't, no, hell no. I don't like it. Shout out to that single daddy. Damn it, he had to go to the golf club and he ain't had nobody to watch his baby. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all whole be going to work and leaving y'all 2-month-old inside the car while y'all work a 16-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't had nobody to watch your baby. It is what it is. So to the single dad, I just want to say you better find you one of these monkeys to watch your baby. Find you one of these homeless ass bitches who need help to watch your goddamn baby. Do your research. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. I'm just saying so. I don't like how she came out here trying to stand on her doctorate and shit. Damn it. Bitch, I listen to Dr. Cheyenne Bryan before I listen to you. Shout out to the Dr. Cheyenne out here in these streets. Y'all know we went to school together. Nah, I'm just playing. We ain't go to school together. Anyway, do y'all think that you should be able to sue an apartment complex if your child got raped? It's just a question. It's just a question. Let me say it again. Do y'all think that you should be able to sue a apartment complex because your baby, your child, got raped? Well, we have an apartment complex that is being sued for negligence after, I think, after a teen was raped. Here we go.
Last month, authorities say a man shot and killed his 2 toddlers before turning the gun on himself. This is at the Palmetto at Lakeside apartment complex, and now this complex is the subject of a lawsuit. I'm News 6's Mike Valenti, your Orlando community correspondent. If we go back even further, July 4th, 2024, 13-year-old Rose DeJuste is found in a utility closet. The Orange County Sheriff's Office said she was raped and murdered. Now, Rose DeJuste's father is the one suing Palmetto at Lakeside.
We also learned today that murder weapon was a 12-inch knife.
News 6 was there when the Orange County Sheriff's Office identified this man, Jerry Durisme, as the suspect, accused of raping and killing the 13-year-old at the complex. Durisme has pleaded not guilty. Citing Florida's Wrongful Death Act, DeJuste's father says this complex was negligent, claiming management failed to provide adequate security. The lawsuit claims authorities reported more than 2,400 crimes within a 1-mile area of the complex's address, and that in 2023,
there's been nuisance activity, including drug sales on the property.
The Orange County Nuisance Abatement Board declared Palmetto at Lakeside a public nuisance.
I'm getting the feeling like they, just general apathy, like they just don't care.
The lawsuit alleges that the defendants had been ordered to hire off-duty deputies as security, but that management later stopped paying the deputies, putting an end to that security arrangement. We have reached out to management about this lawsuit, and we're still awaiting a response. And I can tell you, as we stand here today, I have noticed what appears to be security on this property. I'm your Orlando community correspondent, Mike Valenti, News 6.
So a father is suing because his 13-year-old daughter was raped over there. I know exactly where this right here, too. It's crazy. The 13-year-old done got caught on up into something that she shouldn't have been caught up in, but this is a part of life, y'all. See what it is. He said because this apartment didn't have proper security. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Because they showed us the building. And I just want to say this right here. This is the building that we complain about that don't have proper security.
To provide adequate.
This is the building. This got proper security. And then you got to ask yourself, well, where was you as the father? Where was the mother? Why wasn't the 13-year-old being supervised? And then I guess the 13-year-old don't have to be supervised. But this fella got a hold to the 13-year-old. I don't think that the apartment complex should be sued. And I want y'all to understand, just by having security does not mean that the child would have not been raped. If you have one security, one police officer or one security, you can listen. I know the complex. I've been at the complex. It's a pretty big complex. You cannot patrol. You can't control the crime that goes on over there with one officer. You just can't. The officer can be in the front, some popping off in the back. You can't control that. So I don't think that the father is going to win in this lawsuit. I just want to say, protect your kids. Watch your children. Talk to your children. Give your children some best spray or something like that if they're going to be outside playing in like the sandbox, something like that right there. We got to do something different if we want to save our children's life out here in these streets. Listen, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 9990 News on this wonderful SCD Friday, man. Thank y'all for being around here, man. I really do appreciate that right there. We done made it to the end. My voice done got a little better. Thank y'all for all the likes and the shares and the comments and the GoFundMes and all that fly stuff. And damn it, thank you. It is Friday. It is July the 10th, 20 to 24. Do y'all know that we almost in August? It's almost in August and July just started, man. Damn it, the 4th of July gone. The 4th of July done already passed. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, Accept and Agree channel. Subscribe. Watch the standalone videos, like I always say, because I do be trying to do the standalone videos. Give y'all something when I have time to go ahead on and do them videos. It's just so much. Y'all please remember to follow a player on Instagram. You got to go to the gram. Go to the gram, follow a player. The link's down there in the description for everywhere that a player be out here in these streets. Maybe y'all will see something that y'all don't see on the tube. You say, Willie, check out the Matt Miller, the NBA scout story, the NFL scout story. I have been seeing that name, Matt Miller. I gotta write that down and look that up. I sure enough do. Listen, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, I really do appreciate y'all rocking with the players. Say, Willie, you coming back tomorrow? I don't even much want to say yeah. I want to, but it depends on how tomorrow go. It depends on what's going on. So I just want to say thank y'all. Enjoy yourselves. STD Friday. Do everything that you want to do. Follow your own goddamn morals. Live your best life. I'm trying to tell you, once you die, you dead. Once you die, you dead. You can't, you're going to be in the casket like, yeah, dog, I should have went on ahead on this. It's too late now. You can't get up out the casket. You ain't Jesus. Y'all do that one thing I always ask y'all to do, and y'all always seem to do it. The reason I know, because every time I come back, y'all come back. That's what I'm talking about. And that one thing is, stay alive.